Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear students, I hope you all are fit and well. Today we are starting the second chapter from our English textbook. The name of the chapter is The Wise Caliph. In this chapter, we will revisit past to acquire information about a remarkable personality of the Islamic history, Caliph Harun al-Rashid, who was known for his justice and wisdom. I will try to deliver this lecture at a slow pace so that you can grasp each and every word. Please keep a pen and paper with you during this lecture and note down the points requiring further explanation or questions which comes to your mind related to this topic. Now this is the name of our today's topic, the Wise Caliph. This is the first lecture related to this topic. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam underscored the importance of rulers being just in one of his sayings. There are 7 categories of people whom Allah will shelter under his shade on the day when there will be no shade except his. One will be a just leader. Sahih Muslim. Now before we commence any further, let us go through the learning objectives of today's session. By the end of today's sessions, students should be able to read and comprehend the text, answer the given questions, answer questions with reference to context, fill in the blanks after going through the text, and deduce the meanings of the given words and make sentences. Now, gentlemen, I want you to open your book at page number 2, and obviously the chapter is the Wise Caliph. We will start with the first paragraph. Now what I'm going to do is to explain the paragraph and the text in my own words, and after going through this video I would suggest you to read the text on your own as well in order to get better understanding of the text. Alright, so here we go. In the first paragraph of the textbook, there is a brief introduction of the Caliph Harun al-Rashid. He was the 5th ruler of Abbasid dynasty. His reign is considered to be the golden age of Islam. His rule was a time of cultural, scientific and religious progress. He was known for his wisdom and justice. He used to disguise himself as a common man and used to roam around the streets of Baghdad to notice firsthand the rights and wrongs going on in the society. Now let me introduce the other characters which are involved in this story, and one of them is a Qazi, then there is a rich man and a beggar. The Qazi brought before the Caliph a case which he could not settle. He admitted that it was a difficult case. However, he was certain that the Caliph would be able to resolve the dispute due to his knowledge and wisdom. Basically, the dispute was between the two men, the rich man and the beggar. They both were claiming the ownership of a beautiful white horse. So the Caliph asked the rich man to step forward and tell his side of the story. In the third paragraph of this chapter, the rich man shared his story, and he said to the Caliph that in the morning he was riding to the city. On his way, he saw the beggar limping ahead of him. As the rich man reached closer to the beggar turned around and signaled him to stop. When he stopped, the beggar requested him to give him a ride up to the city gate. The rich man felt sorry for him and gave him the ride. However, upon reaching the city gate, the beggar refused to dismount and accused the rich man of robbing him of his horse. In the fourth paragraph, the beggar began to share his side of story. According to him, his miserable state was just because of that horse. Because whatever he had, he spent on the horse. His story was the other way around. He said that in the morning, when he was riding towards the city gate, he noticed the rich man walking along the road. The rich man requested the beggar to lend his horse. According to the beggar, he could not lend his horse to a complete stranger. So he gave the rich man a ride. But the rich man refused to get down the horse on reaching the city gate. Now here is a question for you. What do you think? Who was the real owner of the horse, and how did you recognize him? Now, on the basis of what you have read so far and what you have understood so far, give your answer. Now here is a familiar exercise for you. Some words from the text have been given. You need to find out their meanings. You should guess the meaning by going through the text. And as a second option, you can refer to the dictionary as well. And secondly, you need to use these words to make sentences of your own. Another exercise for you of fill in the blanks. Now go through the text and try to find out the answers which are to be placed in these blanks. Now both of these exercises must be done in your notebooks. Now here is a homework for you for today. Firstly, as I said before, you need to complete exercises 1 and 2 in your copies. Secondly, you need to prepare for test using the provided question answers. Inshallah, some notes will be uploaded related to this, and you will have to prepare for a test by using those notes. I hope you will find this video helpful. Inshallah, in the next class we will study the remaining part of the Vice Caliph. Until then, it is Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.